Hello and welcome back. In this episode we are talking about attack types, also about damage over time and attack modifiers. So I want to start with attack modifiers because it's very important. So attack modifiers, obviously I will put in the description everything that I write that here in detail, so you can read it for yourself. So I want to talk first about attack modifiers. So range unit have an animation to deal the damage, and melee have instant attacks. So I want you to keep that in mind, that there are some penalties also on the animation of some heroes. So single attacks can be piercing attacks or normal and deal specific damage. On the primary attack could be also magic, chaos, blah blah blah, all the types. Single attacks can also miss how I can say more than other attacks, because a single attack. So let's go to the splash attack. Splash attacks obviously will deal more damage to the first target, and near enemies will receive less damage depending on the heroes, what type of attacks effect the specific hero has, but nevertheless that 50% of that damage of the splash to the primary, if it takes 100% from the splash damage, the near heroes on that area will take at least 50%, including spells, obviously. So obviously this type of attack is very similar to piercing and normal, but siege hero have an universal damage over time that might deal sometimes more damage that ignores some armor. Bouncing attacks can be any type of attack or spell, obviously will deal 100% damage to the first target. So less the further from the first target that will hit might deal only 5% of the total damage, and the target will never miss. This is what I like, the bouncing attack. The target never misses in most cases, obviously there are some rules. Okay, line attacks usually deal similar damage to the splash attack, but with no penalty. Line attacks actually deal 100% to all the area compared to the siege. The siege deals at least 50% to the other heroes instead from the first primary, but we never hit the back line. So you saw heroes legendary like Typhoon, for example, has line type of attacks, and it never targets the back end units. So there's a different. Splash attack might deal even to those units behind. Instant attack, now it can be single line attack modifier, never damage over time. So I want to show you some heroes that have instant attacks. There are heroes that have instant attacks. I think you already know that. Let me show you. Instant attacks means that doesn't have a cooldown, if I can say that, but actually damage over time is never on the plate of these heroes. Let me show you instant attack Eagle Rider, for example. I'm showing you no legendary hero and high tier level heroes. I'm showing just normal heroes. So Eagle Rider has some instant damage. Okay. the most strongest attack modifier is cast. The only downfall is it can be interrupted. Interrupted what means? So there are relics that can interrupt a specific ultimate. For example, if it's hexed by a modifier or stop it, it will interrupt the enemy's cast that spell. Let me show you an example. So if you see this hero will start to cast its spell and it's interrupted by a relic or some modifier like charming, it will interrupt also its attack. Although these types of attack that use casting deal the most damage, this one has casting attacks. Obviously Angel of Death obviously has the strongest attack of the whole game. If not interrupted, it can kill any hero. It depends, but it's very slow to build up. Okay, as you can see, so saying here. So now I want to talk about damage over time. Damage over time, also known as both physical or magic. In most cases, all attacks effects is from poison or burning. Periodic damage over time can deal from 50 to 100% of them, depending on the attack modifier. There is also damage periodic, so it's the same thing but different. Okay, damage over time heroes on yearly. What you can get, I want to show you some heroes that have because I remember some of you write me to show you some heroes on yearly game that you can get to beat some bosses that need that skill. And Chatris has for example magic damage over time is poisonous, obviously, so use this hero as a pointer. Another hero that has that type of damage over time, it's obviously Aurora. I'm just giving you some examples. There are you can start the game and have that type. There are heroes that have very strong damage over time and periodic. One of them is this one, but the strongest overall that is not legendary hero. It's obviously heroes like Raptor. Obviously deals the most damage over time and periodic combined. Okay, so let's talk about chaos damage. Chaos damage obviously deals 100% to all armor types. Okay, so this type of chaos damage is only on legendary heroes. No other hero has this type of effect. So magic heroes have this one, that are legendary chaos hero, physical heroes, chaos damage over time, periodic, universal. So has no penalty, doesn't matter, it's bouncing, slash line, instant, it always does the full damage. So keep that in mind, because this is why I talk first about the modifiers, how much damage they deal of the attack type that has the influence of the periodic type. So let's go now to hero attacks. Basically this attack is exclusive to all legendary heroes like chaos, obviously. It can be obviously physical, magical, universal, depending on what kind of hero is. Damage over time of this attack type so is 100%, and the magic heroes that have periodic or magic over time will deal only 50%. So physical heroes usually are stronger with this attack, so keep that in mind. Okay, there are some non-legendary heroes that use this attack. Nightmare, let me show you. So Nightmare has that from the start, obviously. Nightmare Dead Knight, obviously Dead Knight, it's no surprise. Will Blood, so I don't have that hero, obviously. Will Blood, it's this one, has hero attack, although it's not a legendary. This is why I'm showing you guys. Dissector of Abyss, Blazing Blade, Astral Fang. So as you can see, there are 3 heroes that have heroes attack that are now legendary on the Horde race. The Horde race overall isn't the strongest, but has at least 4 heroes that are very good. So one is Astral Fang that has heroes attack. Eagle Rider is very good overall, but doesn't have that attack. Obviously, this Sector of Abyss has a hero attack. Blazing of Blade has, but with some penalties, obviously. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So magic attacks as a primer, most casters have this one. So when I'm talking about most casters, for example, this one is a caster. How do you find if your hero is physical or magic? You select the first ability. So as you can see, it's obviously magic hero, so has a primary as magic. This one has also magic, for example, but let me show you heroes that you start first. So this one doesn't have, let me show you, this one has universal, so damage over time. Actually this one has it, but isn't really that important because I wouldn't play that hero. Let me show you heroes that you play. So this one has magic, not piercing, magic and piercing attack. Just want you to know. So okay, this one has also magic, although it says damage over time, it's actually magic with poison. Okay, Horde have a normal and piercing attacks. Water one have magic, obviously, but this one has physical. Interesting. Okay, this one, but they are very weak. Beast usually most have physical attacks, as you can see, physical. Only heroes like Luna have magic. This one is physical, so that's what you have to keep that in mind. So magic attacks, most spellcasters have this primary. They deal extra damage to tank heroes that use heavy armor, so heroes like Thunder will take extra damage from this type of attack. Deals 25% to fortifield armor, so Thunder will receive less damage when it's red plus on this type attack. Obviously 5% to divine armor, and the light and unarmored heroes will take the full damage. But I want to show you something very interesting about spells and medium armor. So flyers, obviously, they take only 50% of the damage and reduce some effects like hex, so keep that in mind. Damage over time and periodic. This type of attack is booming and feels very good about an space boss event. Space boss event, it's this one, guys. Let me show you this one for example, so it's easier for you to understand. So let's go to the next one. Siege attack, it's anti-tank damage, so this one will kill most tanks, obviously deals 2 times more. Okay, although it says deals 100% to heavy medium, but obviously it's 100%, so no penalties, and the heroes that have fortifield armor will take even greater damage. It's very good also versus heroes armor, will deal 75%, so it's very good. Deals 5% to define armor. Most hunter get this attack on red, so let me show you hunters. Obviously this one, trophy hunter, will has piercing attack at the start of the game, and actually, excuse me, this one has by default, I mean, siege attacks, okay, and also gets hero attacks on the late game. Okay, this one has also siege attack. This is why it's very good against hero. This one has siege attacks, this one has siege attack, and late game this hero also gets siege attack. Predator also gets siege attack. This one gets siege attack on late game. Okay, so most hunters might get siege attack, so it's very interesting. Now actually it says here that most hunter get this one. Water heroes also get this one. Damage over time of this attack is physical only, so it's no magic, only is physical siege attack, dealing both damage over time and periodic. Heroes like Raptor, Butcher, Night King, Mountain King, Marauder, Ninja, Wasterland, Wanderer, Spirit Chieftain. These heroes are very special for some events like Dragon Boss, so let me show you that event. That's the Centaur. I forgot where it's that event. No, this is versus flyers, so this one. So siege attacks, damage over time we take greatly from this one, and poisoned also, so very important. Let's talk about piercing attacks. So piercing attacks will deal extra damage to light armor. Okay, will deal 100% to normal, and might deal even more damage to unarmored heroes. Will deal 75% damage to heavy armor, and deals only 25% to siege and heroes armor, 5% to divine armor. As a primary, this attack is used by Elves Undead, some flyers, and some Horde heroes. Damage of this attack is damage over time periodic instead of damage over time, so it's a burning poisoning effect, so it's a bit weaker than this one, but it's very good. And now let's talk about normal attacks. So normal attacks, obviously all the heroes have normal attacks. They deal extra damage only to medium armor, and they deal 100% to light armor, and unarmored heroes will deal 75% to heavy armor, 25% to fortifield and heroes armor, and obviously 5% to divine armor. No damage over time, is always poison attack. Damage that is ignores armor will take full damage on specific attack versus armor, so most hero and creeps have this attack on start. So light heroes, robot, water, beast, hunters, and some flyers have by default as a primary, even on red plus, so keep that in mind. So that's all I have to say on this episode, guys. Thanks for watching.